Sitting here right now with the incredible Fred Van Liew, and we're going to talk for a few minutes just about his experience working with Stephen Hercy, who is known, of course, as Dr. Fitness USA. And thank you so much for just spending a couple of minutes to talk about Steve and just what you know about him and his incredible system. When did you first meet him?
I actually was introduced to Steve by Joel Bauer, and Joel had experienced some, let's say, his life started getting turned back on when Steve got him back into the gym. And he just said, Steve's different. I think he might have used the term more like odd. But he said, but he really seems to be onto something. So I pursued it. Something inside me at 61 years of age just seemed to be going out. You know, sitting in front of computers can really change your lifestyle if you've been very active previously, and I used to be very active. But after a few years, I could just really get into that couch potato type feeling. But it was worse than that. Just something inside just didn't seem to be alive. I actually spent 9 days where they were with me about every other day in the gym, 3 to 4 hours, you know, because they were walking me through each step, so I would learn how to do everything correctly. And I mean, he did things like foot positions that were different than other people, the way the back is on when you're using a machine for, you know, leg press, and
Which is so important.
oh, everyone has it back low. He had it up higher, but he would tell me the reason, and then I'd do it both ways, and you could immediately see the difference in what it did for the body.
Right.
The first day in the gym, my breathing changed. It improved so dramatically. My insides just all of a sudden woke up. First day.
Wow.
And I figured, you know, the second day, third day, I'd probably gonna hurt, you know. And I was very surprised after a good solid 4 hours in the gym, going on the different machines. He sequenced it all very specifically, so one leads to the other, all the muscle groups, the brain, everything coordinating. And the next day, I didn't hurt terribly.
Really?
I was a little sore, but I didn't hurt terribly. It was actually the second day after that I felt it a little more, but still, there was never this awful pain. It actually, for me, was a good discomfort, because it felt like, wow, things are waking up. And they were. And every day went by, and I was amazed at how much more, especially with the legs, how much more weight I could do each time I went into the gym. And by the 9th day, I mean, I was pressing more pounds than I could ever. If you had ever asked me if I could push that. And the same with my arms. I was actually, after the 9th day, already getting definition in muscles.
Wow.
In my back and my arms that I could see and feel that I never dreamed I'd ever get back.
In 9 days. I mean, that's a short period of time.
And more importantly, Stephen's amazing system allowed me to desire to go to the gym. Now you gotta understand, I don't like wasting my time. There's not a lot of time to waste. And yet, when I got back home after being away for almost 2.5 weeks, I asked my wife, do you mind if I go to the gym first?
You mean before you went home to see her?
No, we got home, but
okay.
rather than going out to dinner, I think,
right.
do you mind if I go to the gym first? And it's, you know, been like that. I really crave going back there, because I just feel so good once I do it. And anyway, it's such a core part of it all. Now, as far as...
I'm sorry to interrupt, but it sounds like, for whatever the way this system is designed, like you said, it made you want to go back and spend more time on your physical fitness, which is huge. Because, I mean, that's something that not a lot of people experience. They have to drag themselves, you know, into the gym, or to get themselves to do anything physical. And it sounds like you weren't experiencing that based on the way it was designed personally for you. Is that correct?
Yes, and I would say it's the system, the muscle memory, the brain, everything working together. It's like the body knows this is what it needs, this is what it desires, and this is good for it. His program is so specific to me, and to each person that he works with, it's probably the most scientifically sound exercise program I've ever, for me, that I have ever, but it's been probably in existence. And the results come so quickly, and he keeps fine-tuning it for those who choose to, which I have chosen to do, to submit to him, all right, how's it going, the detail, and it is in the details. And then he fine-tunes it, and if you want to go in twice a week, you want to go in 3 times a week, you want to go every day, he can make it so you can work on groups every day. I know that everything I do on each machine has a specific purpose, and it's totally intertwined with his genius to work with everything else I have done or that I'm about to do. Everything from the sequence to the amount of the weights or the resistance that he puts in there. I don't know how he knows, but it's right up to what I can do. And if I tried to increase it, I couldn't, but he doesn't have me at less than I could. How he does that, because he's out in California, I'm in Dallas, Texas.
Right.
He's amazing.